All right, okay, we are live. But before we dive right into today's reaction, today's analysis, today's dissecting, today's roasting, we have to first of all check our sounds just to make sure that we are not talking to ourselves at the end of the day. But today's topic is one that is really deep, and we're going to touch on many aspects concerning this. Okay, sound is good. Sound is good. Sound is good. So yes, always do a check, sound check, because sometimes you might just be live and you are going to end up talking to yourself because, boy, oh boy. Anyways, like I said, this is going to be a quick one, and from the thumbnail, you might know or have a clue. But if you don't, I'm going to quickly give you a short, brief story about the topic that we're going to be dissecting today. All right. So yes, two ladies you can see on my thumbnail, and one of them is called the Bunny Goes TV. They are both YouTubers, and the other one is called Lawrence Wald. She is also a content creator. She's also a YouTuber. So yes, first of all, before we dive right into this topic, I want to start by asking Lawrence Ward, how dare you? Like, lady, how dare you? Because sometimes it's just amazing how people will forget about the business aspect of what they have to do, and they come around clowning around the buffoonery. I just can't. It is just too much. YouTube is a place that you come to make either money or you want to have it as fun. Not everybody's here for the money. Some people just want to have it as a fun thing. And some people have a message that they want to pass to the world, and they feel like, yes, through YouTube, their voices can be heard. So how dare you? How dare you, Lawrence Wald? A lot of people do reactions. It is obvious that you are trying so hard. You are trying so hard to be fierce. You are trying so damn hard to look like the tough one, to look like the one that can drag someone and bring someone down. You want to look like, oh man, I'm savage. Baby, you're trying too hard. You are trying too hard, and you've gone too far. And it's high time someone speak to you because, you know, like I said, I've been seeing this whole drama thing, gist, reaction. Come on, it comes with being a YouTuber. It comes with being a content creator. There are different niches. So of course, if you decide you want to drag someone, fine, so be it. Go ahead, make your point. The person is going to see the video and respond to you. But when you cross from dragging someone into the person's family, bringing people's husband, bringing people's mom, who are you? Who are you? That's my question. You sit comfortably to insult somebody's mom. You sit comfortably to insult somebody's mother. You're totally out of your mind. You are totally out of your mind. If you have any brain and you can think, then you should know that mentioning people's parents, it's a no-go area. What is the world turning into? People don't know boundaries anymore. And as a woman, you didn't even stop at that. You went further to mock someone. The person is not wearing ring. Not everybody wears ring. And by the way, ring is ring a big deal. People can actually purchase. It could be cheap. It could be expensive. It could be anything. But if you want to wear a ring, it is not that difficult. And another question I have for you: calling someone a boki, is that also is that an insult? Because as far as I know, every tribe in Nigeria have their history. So is your own tribe clean that you want to call other people like there's nothing attached to the tribe you're from? That you want to say it quickly, throw it out there. I have woto for an aboki, like they only aboki on YouTube. Mocking someone's headscarf. It is not that deep. It is not that deep. If someone doesn't have money, the person doesn't have money. If you think you have money, so be it. But may I remind you that people that are rich and wealthy people do not talk. Likes of Elon Musk don't go around announcing that he's one of the world's richest person. Likes of Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Donald Trump, although Donald Trump brags sometimes. But these world richest people, they don't go around announcing. It's actually older people that will mention their names. So if you go down to Nigeria, likes of Otedola, likes of Dangote, they don't go around announcing. And what's the other lady's name? Alakrija, or something like that. She's also a female Nigerian that is extremely wealthy. These people don't go around announcing their wealth and showing off. So if you are a content creator and you feel like one of the things that you're going to use to shade someone else is by announcing how wealthy you are, or shading someone else because you feel the person doesn't have money, then it just goes to show how you think and how you see this life. Because at the end of the day, everybody's going to die and they're not going to bury you with all the wealth you have. So shading a fellow woman and saying, you're not married, this one is that one, it is so tacky, it is so nasty. You need to just quit. If that's the aspect, if that's the line you want to toe, it is not cool, babe. It is not cool. Don't do it. You said by saying, you're living with a man, you ain't married to him. Do you know who the Banigos are? Do you know who the Banigos are? I want to ask you. And drop a comment and let me know. That's an open question to you. And anyone else that thinks, he's a Banigos, the Banigos, princess, because Princess Banigos comes out and she doesn't show makeup, she just comes out and all of that. I really want to ask you, do you know who the Banigos are? That's a surname. That's not a bullshit. That's a surname. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. You're welcome, the Banigos. Do you know? A whole lot of talk, it's been so long. It's been so long. I hear a lot of dragging. I was like, okay, let them drag themselves. It's normal thing. Reactors doing their reaction. This one drags this one, the other one will drag, the person will respond. That is cool. That is okay. Reaction, of course, it's content. People love it. People love the drama. But when you cross from that part, let me tell you something. Anybody, any type of people could do a thing, but let me tell you one thing. The River State people are people that are very proud of themselves. Do you understand? If you don't know, I am telling you now. And the name Banigos is one that once you go to River State, you mention the Banigos, people know them. For crying out loud, we're talking about an oil state. Are you out of your mind? Do you think anybody that is full-blooded Banigos is going to put a woman in the house and not do the right thing? Do you know who they are? Do you? That's a clean question. I want you to answer this question. Do you know who the Banigos are? You don't know. We're talking about a big, well-respected family with whatever you're looking for, you will find in that family. They are well-read. They are vast. If it's money, they have it. If it's connections, they have it. So if the husband of Princess decide that, okay, I'm going to go back to myself, I'm going to start up something just like this. But sometimes not everybody want to do family things. Some people just want to move away, do their thing, hustle. And that's what I see the man is doing. But for you to come on YouTube and say, that aboki, no ring, no this one, you ain't married. You are a woman and you feel like that's a clean shot for a fellow woman. A whole lot of people have been saying a whole lot of nasty and nonsense things. And I'll put it to you today. The people of River State are not one that you joke with. If you're a Nigerian or not, or you're not a Nigerian, I am telling you now with my full chest that you don't play with the people of River State. You don't. We go put you for mouth, we go swallow you, not go do us. Our belly no go full. You not go be like say something enter mouth. What it be this one now? Banigos. How dare you? So these days, when people make few cents here and there, they feel like they've arrived. You went too far. You want to insult Princess? Go ahead. When you finish insulting her, I believe she's going to set up her camera and sit down. She has her mouth. You're not going to be the first. You're not going to be the second. You're not going to be the third. People have actually ganged up against her, and she was able to stand with her full chest as a rugged babe that she is. She doesn't need anyone to back her up or do whatever. She's there. She can fight. Don't be being so. You they call her Maboki. That one an insult. You get any tribe from Nigeria will not get waiting follow their tribe. And you say, you be this one, you say, oh, those ones. When you say you're this tribe, say, that one. So calling someone an aboki, I'm asking you, if someone would do the same to you and look at your tribe and use what your tribe is known for, is that something you would take as part of reaction or part of being dragged? Because as far as I know, every tribe has it in Nigeria. So coming up and hitting below the belt doesn't make any sense. Pulling up someone's mom? What are you doing? What are you thinking? It doesn't even matter if you woke up from the wrong side of your bed. Enough is enough. This is a platform where people are here to make money. If you're not here to make money, fine. Maybe you have too much and you're here for fun. Focus on that. Be positive. There's too much going on. Today you have this attitude. You're so ingrate. You're so ingrate. You're such an ingrate. You're such an ungrateful person. I want to ask you a question. Are you the one that gifted her? Are you the one that gifted her? The people that gifted her are full-grown people. So if anyone should be calling her ungrateful, it should be the people that gifted her, so she will know how to respond to them. Why are you crying over someone else's headache? Be careful of people you give. Some people are ungrateful. This one is that one. The person didn't speak. The one. Let the people go ahead and drag her if they want. That's going to be a fair fight. What are we talking about? Ungrateful. Did you give her money? Did you give her something? Is she owing you? You're not the first person to drag her. You're not the first person to drag Princess. You're not the first person to drag the Banigos. That's her channel name. So that's the name I'm gonna use. What are you saying? Yeah, man, why did this? Really? So you fall among the category of people that feels like women that are not married, or women that are divorced, or women that are separated, or whatever the case may be. Do you even know her story? It's people like you that make women to die in the hands of evil men, domestic violence, and people don't want to leave because people like you will come out and mock. Do you think that if you are married, you're better than someone that is not married? At what point do you draw the line and say this is the line? At what point? Enough is enough. Enough of the buffoonery. Like enough. What is all this? You're like, I'm coming out with my full chest. I'm gonna give water. They give you water, you will disappear. How you go disappear? Gongoni. What did they talk? You if you say your mouth sharp. Say people never talk. If you say your own, now your head, now your own touch pass. Don't be your head touch pass. Oh. They say no matter the weight of elephant, you know if you cause earthquake. So maybe you know they come, they do say and I'm not maybe the matter for what and I mean they tie gele. How much we gele? How much we gele? People they invest real estate, important they fly private jet. You dare they talk about gele. Who gele help? Who gele help? So somebody decide the person want tie cheap gele. Why did they bother you? If you tie expensive one, it carry you go heaven. It carry you go heaven. At the end of the day, if you die today now with that heavy gele whether your head, they can't bury you with them. You go heaven with them. It's too much. You just they focus for things that don't make sense. You want to do reaction, do your reaction. If you want to react to something she said, react to what she said. You're just busy. Ingrid. Oh, Aboki, Ingrid. What the heck? Marry, you're not married. You're not born for two men. This one, that one. Is that how to talk? Is that how to talk? One thing people need to understand is that when you are making the content, you don't know who is going to see your content. You don't know who's going to watch that thing. You coming out and saying all these nasty things and posting all these things on your page and putting her photo with David Plate and all of that and trying to feel like, oh, I'm sassy. I'm trying to be a bad bitch. Girl, you ain't a bad bitch. Bye. You ain't. Know when you are crossing the line. You're welcome, Choice TV. You're welcome. Sorry, I'm I'm just all fired up. Like, one thing I don't like is when people cross the line, and I feel like it ain't that deep. You know, it's not that deep. I'm gonna read comments in a bit. I'm not ignoring, okay? But it's not that deep. If you want a stroke. Yeah, yes. All right. Where was I? Vegan, Mesa. Vegan, yes. Yeah. It's good night. It's not that deep. People worry about things that are not important. We're talking about rings. What is that? There are lots of people that are married out there that do not have rings. And before you come out to say something, let it be that you've done your research. How do you know that she's living with a man that money is not being paid on her head? How do you know? You're just trying to ruin someone's image on this platform. How do you sleep at night? How do you sleep at night? You know, sometimes some of you feel like, oh, I'm going to try to give the bad bitch. Oh, yeah, I'm a bad bitch. I'm savage. I'm this, I'm that. You ain't shit. Okay? Because it gets to a level where people that are not even involved in the stuff cannot take it anymore. It is too much. It is too much. But it gets to a point where you have to bring in people's husband. You living in it with a man and you ain't married to and you were then married and you don't go heaven. Now that she posted the photos and showed that she's fully married, how you feel now? How you feel? How you see yourself? You're coming out, I'm going to give her with her. We're back. Buy the gele here, not be cheap gele, not be this. People are wearing expensive stuffs out there. You did the hustle about who wear gele, who no wear gele. You're just throwing shades that you shouldn't be throwing. Like, it is not necessary. And some persons might ask, and why you all fired up? I am fired up because if you are a content creator and you don't know where to stop, then other people need to intervene. A whole lot of nonsense going on the street, and people feel like, oh yes, that's how we're going to do it. We're savage, and people are busy cheering you up. At the end of the day, when you jam that thing where you define, people they cheer you up, go disappear. You they hear them? Make them they cheer you. Make them they cheer you, then go cheer you put for water where deep pass where your leg not go reach ground. Make it be say you feel swim weller. Because if you not feel swim weller, you go be. What is all this one that you just with full chest, you're going to talk about somebody's family, you're going to talk about somebody's mom, the husband, you born children full ass. Shame some people they look for children for this world. You've not been watching YouTube videos. You've not been watching YouTube videos. Is that something you're going to even use to mock someone? There are so many other shades you could throw. There's so many. I'm not saying don't throw shade. If you want to react and you want to look all nasty, because it is obvious from your videos. I don't know, you never heard about you. But I was like, okay, this is the shade. I had to go check your channel. It is too much. You have all this write-up all there on your channel of people. Your mom is not married. You don't even know the way to your father's house. You don't this, you don't that. If she didn't come out on YouTube to talk about her life, how would you have known anything about her? You want to hit below the belt, and at the same time, you want to feel like the innocent person. I'm gonna address this thing once, and I'm not gonna address it anymore. No, you've already spilled the milk. Get ready for however it wants to roll. You've done it. It's no longer in your hands to say, hey, this is where we call it this. When you were hitting below the belt, you didn't know things like this gonna come out. Stop it. Just stop it. People are running their mouth, yada. If you want to know who the Bani goes be, make you go River State, go ask now. And before you go there, mention the name of your own state. Moku enter your own state, see whether anybody know your surname. Abi they answer this regular surname, then way they sound like crayfish. Yeah. Princess this, princess that. You don't tire person. No, I get money pass. If you get money, what you gonna do for YouTube? You not gonna do something else? Yeah, be. Now you get money pass. You not go bring, you not go do something else with your life. He's such an ingrate. When you give somebody something and then the person is doing this one, the person is doing that one, allow the people that gifted her to drag her if they feel she's done something wrong. It is not in your place to call someone an ingrate. Are you the same person that wanted peace? And at the same time, now you're the one acting like, yeah, I'm gonna give water. But yeah, because just love, I don't use the word water. All of it now water. Go give water. One day water go put on her for be on her eye, no go see. With the nonsense water on at this one they give. You go give somebody water, go find you rich wherever you do, when a hellfire you day, then go follow you enter there. What is all this one that you just insult people's parents? For what? You're a woman and you think you're gonna mock a fellow woman. You've been in a home for 7 years and you're not married. Let alone carry drink for your head. You see anybody the beer bunny goes go carry woman enter house. You know go fit do something for your head. You dey hear yourself, or you dey talk about people where you don't even know anything about. I don't say then go your state, go find your own name too. Then go figure out this thing, your name. Or go there, go see say 200 million people they bear the same name, and out of the 200 million, your name not the last there in line. What is it? You want to drag somebody, leave the person's family out of it. You want to be savage, you're going to be prepare yourself and focus, face the person. If you're a person that you feel like throwing shade, you're only going to achieve that by dragging the family and everything else that is around the person in. You ain't savage, you ain't. What are we talking about? This whole dragging thing, it's been so long. Only you just came in, now your mouth now bad pass. Now your mouth bad pass. Now you go quickly carry people family throwing. Man, I've been talking for 21 minutes. Let me read some comments now. Like it's just, I don't get it. It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. And some person might say, maybe because the panic goes. No, it's not about that. Leave people's family out of whatever is going on. Because when people decide to create YouTube channel, they did not create it with their family. Even if the person is doing lifestyle, showing their family, it doesn't give you the right to speak about the person's family. Speak to the person that is doing the thing. If someone offends you, focus on the person. If you want to insult the person, you can wash the person from head to toe. Leave people's family out of it. If you can't leave people's family, if you're so quick in bashing people's family, then it goes to show that you're trying so hard to be savage. You're trying so hard to present the picture. Why and what you're not? What is all this for? Boy, oh boy. Bring it down a little bit. Let's take some comment. Very good, Stephen. May God make us well view. Of course, God is not man. God is not man. They don't know. They don't know. If they know who the bunny goes be, they're not going to drag them. Enter River State, go find who they be. Enter River State, go ask question. May they tell you. Big in a mess. Yes. Me? Take it off. Yeah, take it off. Let's read some comment. But as I rest my case, they don't know. They don't know who the body goes there be. Not be people where you feel drag. You don't know that family. You not feel drag them. God will God, Choice TV said, God will bless you for standing for the truth. Thank you, Choice TV. My sister, God is fighting for me. You're correct. God has his own way of doing things. People don't understand. Choice TV said 109, and thank you, Lord. Allah says, it's a choice of I see here. So the Barigo family household name. I know the family so well. Rich and educated. Thank you. Choice now people will get long leg. Now they know who the panicos then be. Not be the person there to talk. And this is part of the joy make me come and can't react to. I was like, you say, Tamunoe. You see, like if you want drag person, make you first they do small investigation. But you come just small. small, you go find out. You go know what you want to know. You look person, you say, you know, he carry wife, enter house for 7 years, you never do anything for your head. Well, lie to lie. You don't know what they talk about, God. You don't know what you they talk. If you know the people where you try to they run their name, you know if they you know even call the panicos. You know, you go just focus for the person where 12 now they do dragging. You know, if she drag you, you drag her. She drag you, you straight up shoot fire straight to her mama. Ah, you get who not get mama for this world. But to show say some people get, then they think fast. And Princess, I want very smart girl. Did she drag your mom? She didn't. Did she? She didn't. It doesn't matter whatever is happening. Someone's mom that had the person in the stomach for 9 months. You bring the person to this platform, a woman that is not on this platform, a woman that worked hard to raise her kids. You have no respect, no regard, and we're supposed to be Africans that we're taught to respect. What's going on with this modern day generation? What are we raising? People that have no respect and no boundaries. What is going on? What is going on? You want Coca-Cola? You get a mess. Let's take it away. So I just hope all this hate will stop. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. Choice TV. It needs to stop. If someone reacts to a celebrity or a big YouTuber, that, as you people call them, and you don't like it, move on. Move on. Because at the end of the day, those big YouTubers are also reacting to something else that they saw, either to celebrities or to other YouTubers that are bigger than them, or anything at all. And who goes to drag them when they drag other people? Who goes to drag them when they analyze other people? But when somebody talks about someone, it's like, hey, she was talking about this person and talking about this person and talking about this person. That person that she's talking about has never spoken about someone else. Is that what you're saying? So just because you like someone, you're going to just fight and drag people's family into whatever. And the person that you're fighting for has also been talking about people. And 99.9% of all the people that most of you are fighting for are people with extreme bad mouth. People are creating content. If you feel like the person spoke about someone, you don't like it, go tag that person under the video. Let the person watch and drag the person back. All this, you want to feel savage and all of that and drag him. It doesn't make any sense. Silent day for hate gosh. Joyce, yeah, I've left it for God and he's doing the work for me. Hate is not a good thing. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so back it up with Psalm 109. Choice says Psalm 109. Oh God, they will find themselves soon. I can see people hate so much. Oh God. Unnecessary hate. River State na Bani goes. I tell you. I tell you, no be family, no be name where if you carry the play near. Never go back to your family. Hey, learn from it. Exactly. Yeah, so I was one why I didn't listen. Because you didn't do anything wrong. You know, sometimes when you have issues with people, you know, I've really followed the story. We're all, the community is not that big. You know, we see videos, we see stuff. Making peace sometimes is really necessary, you know. It's not necessarily for the person. It's not necessarily for who offended you. Sometimes you do it for yourself, for your peace of mind, you know, just to let peace reign. If you know you didn't want peace, you shouldn't have even started it, because there are people that will clearly tell you, I'm not going to settle anything. I'm going to drag you forever. Some people are like that. If you start up something with them, they don't end it. But some persons just want to clear their own conscience and start with an open slate. Not necessarily that you're going to be their friend. Not necessarily that the person want to be best of friend with that person that they've had beef with, but they just want to be on a neutral ground. Okay, they could meet someone and say hello, hi, and that's it. But just coming up with all this below the belt shading is what? I've seen this over and over and over again on this platform. I just pick certain videos to react to. If I see certain stuff and someone is actually going out of line and saying, I will just sit down and I'll talk about it. The first time I saw this, I didn't even believe it. When I first saw the video, someone was like, you drag person parents. I didn't even know how deep it was, but I kept seeing. I was like, wait, this is not a joke. This is not a joke. And only for me to check your channel and you are out of line, Lauren. You do not know how to speak. That is one. You do not know how to speak. You have zero skills in speaking. Zero. It doesn't matter how fired up, how boiling you are. You have to be careful with your words. If you were directing it to the person that, according to you, offended you, people would understand. But directing it to someone else, someone's mother. For crying out loud, who does that? Now, this type of thing for real life that they pull off on people. Now, this kind of matter them. Now, this kind of thing, when you go leave, who is supposed to go attack another person? Now, this type where people they enter car, drive, come wait for you for front of yard, you go red. But they happen. Savage. Now, savage, the people before trouble, then they come out from. Now, savage. You're right. Some people see peace as weakness, but it's only when you don't understand. That's when you see it as weakness. It is never a weakness. Not everybody is actually strength, because it's something that a lot of people cannot do. Not everybody can fight with people that they're like, keep your peace far away. Keep your peace far away. I don't want it. Not many people can handle it. You get? Lauren, I hope you see this video and I hope you understand that you were dead wrong. If nobody would tell you, neutral people that are not involved from the beginning till this extent of this whole saga, we can see it. Maybe those of you involved in the circle of this whole saga thing and all of that, because now the tree has grown so big, there are so many branches and everything. Maybe you people don't see it. You might feel we're catching cruise. After all, she shade me too. I go shade her back and I go do this one, I go do that one. It is not necessary. You want to shade someone, shade on. Do not hit below the belt. Do not hit below the belt. That's one thing I wanted to tell you. Bringing her mom into this, bringing her husband into this. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What do you mean? You're a woman and you think you're going to shame your fellow woman? It goes to show what kind of woman you are. The world is trying so hard for women to stand for each other and support each other, and this is what you do? Talking about someone doesn't know your dad. So if truly she doesn't know her dad, that's something you're going to use to insult her or anybody out there. That was tacky. You don't do that. That's really, really tacky. As a woman, you want to shame someone, a person. Yes, there are people that are really, 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 really poor. And since when poverty is now something that people use to shame people, and you start hearing people saying, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? I have so much money, I have so much this. Anybody that tries so hard, anybody, I'm repeating myself and hear me. Anybody that tries so hard to show that, oh, I'm this, every time you want to wear designers, you want to show I'm wearing expensive stuff, I'm wearing glitters, I'm wearing this, I'm wearing that. When you dress and your aim is to show people that you're wealthy. When you dress trying to look like a rich person, it shows that you're a poor person. Because the billionaires, they are very simple people. They can step out of their house with shorts, t-shirts. For example, the Facebook guy, he's one of the youngest and richest. What does he wear? Very simple outfit. He's going out. Should I mention the big YouTubers, Mr. Beast? Simple outfit. Jake Paul and the brother, Logan Paul, making so much money too from YouTube. Simple outfit. Roberto Blake, simple outfit. Nick Neiman, t-shirt on his live stream. We're talking about YouTubers that are making so much money. Casey Neistat, which is the highest when you talk about vlogs, is Casey Neistat. Go check him. Simple. But they got cash. When they travel in style. Most of you watch Mr. Beast and you see the type of money he uses. They don't show off. How many of them have you seen wearing, oh, Gucci, Fendi, this one, Ferragamo, and all of that? How many? If you have money, if you have seen money, if you have connections, if you've known people, if you've been to places, you don't then brag about it. There's nothing to brag about it. But when the time is right, you can say, oh, there, I've been there. Yeah, but, you know? Yeah, exactly. Troy Stevie said, come to Africa, Wode Maya. Exactly. Wode Maya still wears slippers. This guy then got married with one car, dressed up on the road. Didn't we all see that video? Did he show off? And you're here laughing about Gele. When everybody knows that Africans will love massive wedding, they do. People can overdo. Some people will even sell their kidney just to get married because they want to please the society. Because people like you are busy out there mocking people that don't have anything. These things, I started seeing it recent years. Like people start mocking people. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? You're a poor person. You cannot buy this. Oh, I'm wearing a human hair. I'm wearing what do people call it? Bone straight, bone dry. When you die, then go bury you with the bone straight. Even if they bury you with the bone straight, you go do party for grave. Now, well, sometimes you just have to understand that it is not that deep. This platform is for content creating. It is not that deep. You guys get over yourself with this whole, oh, you want to look at what the person is wearing. So somebody needs to dress like you're going for Christmas. Wear leather for. Oh, all the designers and pin them when you sit down to film a video. That's when you people know that, oh boy, this one get money. People who get money, you know, they talk. Oh. People who get money, they even laugh other people who no get. We rise by raising others. If somebody is struggling, help the person. Other people now help other people. Now you carry the matter for head, they shout. Ungrateful person. Madam Grateful, who you help? Who you help? Now you carry yourself on the drag person, mama. So you don't. Who buy market? Damn no. Who buy market? You carry your head, carry market. When you buy market, should they say who carry ants infested firewood, make it ready for when lizard go dance for us? Not be so they talker. Not drag the bunny gozo. Leave them. Make people wear up, and if they want drag them, make them drag them. You don't do. No mention person, mama, because it goes to show what kind of a lady you are. And it pisses me off that I'm even referring to you as a lady, because a lady won't do this. Women, we stand together, we fight together, we support each other, we uplift each other. And y'all sit here as Africans and you say bullshit about yourself, dragging yourself and making yourself to look like a clown before the faces of other people. And you know how people look at you already. have bigger fishes to fry. You have bigger fishes of older people saying nasty things about your race, about your kind, about people that looks like you. And all you could do is fight a sister, and you people think you've arrived. The clowning is too much. Get over yourself. Get a good content. React to something else. Do something. What are we talking about? You're going to insult somebody's mom, somebody's like, what are you doing? At what point do you draw the line? At what point? Man, I'm just gonna leave this here, and I'm just gonna hope that you're going to see this video, sit down, watch it, open your ear, listen, and ask God for wisdom. If it's God you worship, ask God for wisdom. If it's not God, if it's your village you worship, anything you believe in, ask that thing to give you wisdom so you can understand how wrong you are. Okay? Give me a second. All right, so I've been talking for 41 minutes. I just don't want this video to be too long. I'm actually going to leave it here, and I hope that Lauren is going to see this video and adjust, understand that there is always a line. Okay, I'm so sorry that I wasn't reading comments. I really, like, when I'm fired up, I just want to vent, and I want people to understand that at some point you have to just match the break. What are you doing? Pig in a mess. Yasu. Yeah. Yeah. Mesa. Puine potiris. Pigin. Terra to potiris. So sorry, little one is disturbing. At some point, you have to understand and know when to draw the line. Know when to draw the line. God give the wisdom.